That one's called for William, for cousin William. I don't know what it's called. It's called everything, right? No, wait, it's called only some things. No, wait, it's called new song. No, wait, it's called old song. No, wait a minute, it's called famous. No, wait a minute, it's called uh, checkmate. No, wait a minute, it's called let me go. No, wait a minute, it's called let my people go. No, wait a minute, it's called blues before sun. No, it's called blues after midnight. No, wait, it's called uh, blues in a hammock. What? Blues in a hammock. That sounds good. I never had a hammock that I could call, you know, my own. This string like gave out. It was. I fixed it. It broke right at the brass ball, and I fixed it. Because I was tuning it down and moving the saddles back and forth and messing around and changing the action, trying to get the guitar to acclimate. $61 guitar, by the way. Beck's Gears, $61 guitar. The headstock is a little bit twisted, but I've had expensive Fender guitars in my life that the headstock was twisted like that. You know, I think it sounds great. I think it plays good. It sounds great. Yeah, it could, use a little tiny bit of fret work, maybe, but it's not for a beginner. It wasn't easy to set up, man. But I mean, if you're willing to take a try, it's $61. Take your time. You learn how to set up a guitar. You'll learn how to, set the neck. And I mean, that's not a good reason to spend $61. Is a lot of money, man. But I got an excellent guitar out of the deal. So yeah, there was one of the nuts was filed bad, and it was sitaring out, and I had to fill it and refile it, which it's a little damp sounding, but that's all right. Which is good because the high E string tends to be brighter than all the rest of them anyway. So Yeah, it sounds great, right? $61. And technically, the shellac still has to cure. The shellac is not cured. So the neck, will acclimate a little more over time. So this is going to take a little while. Yeah, there's sharp fret ends. I mean, they're not sharp, sharp, but it's not. It's not like you just, turn a screw and your guitar set up. You're gonna have to figure out what to do with it. But for $61, man, it's like severely. I've had a bunch of Stratocasters in my life, including plywood ones, Japanese ones, water-based finishes, lacquer finishes, urethane finishes, polyester finishes, road worns, custom shop. I had all kinds of Stratocasters that went through my hands. I had to keep selling everything to pay for, the bills and child support. But $61, man. Jazz people get paid to practice. They get paid to practice and feed off of other people's energy, right? That's true. That's true. But hey, some people like to hear that kind of sound. This guitar doesn't sound bad for $61, man. And then they were talking about, they put in the Ruckus. The Ruckus box was for acid. What do they call it? Acid. For determining acids. What do they mean? They're watching my wireless fidelity, my private wireless fidelity that I pay for to order a $61 guitar instead of going out for 3 Chinese food meals, which, believe you me, would taste good also. But this guitar tastes great. They already plundered my house, my children, my guitar. What do they want? My car, I meant to say my car. I guess they called it a self-fulfilling prophecy. They said I require 10,000 hours of practice on guitar before I'm considered a professional. Well, I think I have about 10,000 miles under my feet. I don't know. I don't know, maybe not quite that many, but I have many, 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 many miles under my feet. But, it's like Paul said, the thing that I would is the thing that I do not. The thing that I do not is the thing that I do. He didn't mean he was sinful. That's not what he was talking about. He was talking about he finds himself sitting on a curb at midnight, meditating when he'd rather be, inventing a new tent or practicing guitar, you know, or learning a new electronic circuit or something. Yeah, when this shellac cures, it's going to resonate even better. And I had a wire coiled up under the spring, and I cut it short and resoldered it. I wanted to leave it long, so if I want to pull out the pick guard, I don't have to unsolder the wire to do it. But I said, you know what? I want them springs to ring because that's the sound. Yeah, tighten that bridge right down. I don't need it, but I do like the sound of the springs in this guitar because some wonderful night for stars or some kind of lights in the sky. Fantabulous night to go get salad. Ew, gross. Ruined my day. I was trying to get into the groove. I'm sure somebody else made the music. Terrible, terrible, just terrible. On a scale of 1 to terrible, terrible. I still have my grocery store name tags, man. Check this out, bro. Sis, bro. Check this out. It said, "Oh, Mike Ski. Who's Mike Ski?" And I said, "Oh, that's me." And they said, "Your name's not Mike Ski. That's illegal. You can't have a name tag with a name that's not your real name on it." And I said, "Oh, slap." They said, "Where'd you get that?" I said, "Well, the office gave it to me." They said, "How did they give that to you if that's not your name?" I said, "I asked for it." I said, no. Get in that office and get a new name tag. So the bottom one says Mike, which still isn't not my name. But I was like, "Can I get one that says Mike?" They're like, "Yes, you can have one that says Mike." And I was like, "Cool." Still not my name. But they said, I'll never forget it. I'll never forget that. They said, "You have to have your real name. You can't work under an alias. It's illegal. It's wrong. You can't live in a community under an alias. You can't teach school under an alias. You can't, call yourself Ciccarelli or Ravana or Scubadelli or Scubadocious. You have to have a real name. This Project Fedora nonsense has got to stop." Of course, at the time, I didn't know about that. I just know I was like, "Oh, Mike Ski, that sounds cool." They said, "Get in there and get a new name tag right now." I was like, "Oh, slap."